Alright, so we're starting at a small little airport in the mountains nearby where the city and the cruise ship were. I don't recall exactly where they were on the map, but I'm pretty sure I got it close enough or accurate. So we're going to jump in, take off, head over to that city. There's a couple of sites there. We'll fly around there. Then we'll head back to the airport and see if I can make a landing. Wish me luck. I wish I knew what race course that was. Okay. There's my VFR map. Alright, so here we are at this airport in the middle of nowhere. And if I recall, over here on the coastline is where the city was, the cruise ship, and then there's something out in the ocean. Like this, highlighted as a POI. So we'll fly out there and look at it, and then we'll come back in. So we'll probably head out, make a couple loops around the city, and then we'll come back in. So, should be kind of fun. And that's the way we're going to fly. Alright, I did play with my sensitivity settings. They added something new called reactivity. I haven't seen that before, and I'm not sure exactly what it does. Hopefully it just makes the button, or the trigger movements a little less jerky and reactive. We'll see. I put them at 90% from 100. Otherwise, all my dead zones had been completely wiped in all my sensitivity settings, and I don't remember what I had everything at, so I frankly don't care. And you can see the big mountains and cliffs in front of me, so I think it's going to work best if I fly this portion 100% manually, but I'm not too terribly concerned. Let the RPM build up. And away we go. Then we'll just come right back here and land on the same runway that we're taking off of. Though I am curious now which racetrack that is off to the side, or if that's maybe just a retreat, but you wouldn't think they would put an airport next to a track unless it was actually used, but hey, what do I know? Okay, gaining speed for liftoff. We are airborne. Pulled the flaps in a bit early. That's alright. I need to adjust my trims a bit so that we gain altitude. We're doing just fine. Too much on trims now. Bring it down. Okay, let's change my radio because there's no airport here. I'm going to fly past this cliff, and then we'll make our left turn down towards the city and the bay, which you can see off to my left over there. Very pretty area. So far, this plane is flying like an absolute dream overall. I'm not used to actually being able to fly this stupid thing, so I had to take a moment and go, oh, I can trim, I can do this. I'm getting blown by a little bit of wind, but it's nothing bad. Look at that switchback road right there. I would love to drive that. Looks like granite or something here. Some textures not streaming in very well. That's unfortunate. Quite a rock face, though. Alright, there's the cruise ship. I can see it in the distance. Look at that road. Holy cow. I wonder if this is another one from Top Gear, where they raced the driver up and down and around. Anyway, beautiful road. I'm gonna level off. I'm pretty sure I see the cruise ship out there, but I do see other sights to see, so Take me down. Now I got to be careful because I'm going to be very close to the ground coming up soon. Beautiful countryside. This is why I got into this game. I love it. And we're doing good FPS-wise. You can probably see how smooth it is. We're doing 25 to 28 on average right now. And it looks pretty good. I like this plane. This is much better than the regular Cessna because it can go so much faster. Big stadium over there that we saw last time flying over. Pretty river moving through town. This reminds me a little bit of the San Jose in Costa Rica, which is, by the way, one of the flights I'd like to do, but I'd like to go finish my one to Montreal, which is probably what we'll do coming up next, especially if the flight controls now function. I didn't know that it once again reset everything. Okay, we are going to have to lock my altitude. Yeah, 1400. We're getting a little bit low for some of these hills. Back up to 1400. Let's get my heading turned a little bit here. Ooh, pretty lake. Okay. Come out over this harbor. I don't think there's a half bank option, but that's alright. There's the cruise ship in the dock. Looks like a couple other boats. Quite a few cruise ships out here. Looks like a ferry. Cargo. Couple more car ferries, it looks like. That's a cruise ship for sure. Still coming up on the nice cruise ship up ahead right there. Not bad, not bad. Little tug out in the ocean. Nice fancy yachts. Wow, look at that hill. They just like blasted the mountain out to build some of those things. Beautiful coastline. Beautiful coastal road. More yachts. Looks like an old fort. I need to switch planes to fly here. This is where I need the seaplane. Beautiful, and it looks like they've got a mine up there in the mountain. Outstanding. Okay, I'm going to take heading off. Got altitude on. Let's turn manually. See if I can keep this thing from sinking too far. I want to fly around some of the sites myself. A Ferris wheel down on the beach. crap, autopilot turned off. There you go. I shouldn't have heading on, and I don't have level on, so it's alright. That is a heck of a stadium. It's like rail service right up to it, too. Quite a lot of spiffy stuff here. Yeah, autopilot just turned off. That's alright. We'll come down a little bit lower here. Fly past this cathedral. .20 FPS, not bad, very pretty. Back inside for a minute. I want to set this as my altitude. Okay. Let's head over here. I want to look at this lighthouse thing. And we'll turn back around. I don't think that's the point of interest. Maybe that is the point of interest out there that I wanted to see. I don't recall. That was a very pretty city. Lots to do there. Be fun to come back in the seaplane and tote around, see what we can see. I want to pass you on the left, or I mean on the right, so that I can then make my sweeping left turn. Water looks a little bit too perfect, but hey. That is a crazy lighthouse. Way the snot out here. That's nuts. To have an island pop up high enough to be able to sustain the lighthouse. Color me impressed. Wow, that's a big island too. There's a little spit stain out here. That's crazy. Definitely an old fort. That's awesome. Wonder how many ships ran aground on that in the past. All right, let's make our left turn. Start heading back to the airport here. Also gonna hit. Go up nice and slowly. Very pretty countryside. Another coastal village over there. Need to find Monaco. Probably one of those over there. Anyway. Yeah, that looks like a much bigger harbor down there. Okay. Probably just gonna kill autopilot here in a minute and make my turn. Start heading a bit more to the north. I'm sorry. Yep. Go there. A lot of trees, not a good place if I got an emergency to crash land. Okay, I've already announced base, which I guess is more now. Yeah, I turned that way late. Bit too fast for this flap level, which is all right. We're coming down. There we go. Now we're getting on glide slope.
Lima Foxtrot Mike, Quebec traffic, Cirrus, November 550, Charlie Romeo is on final runway 30 to land.
Okay. Looking good so far overall. Well, not bad, a little bit of a bounce. And have the right angle. Nice. Right next to the TBM. Alright, well, I'm curious what that other city was on the other side, because I think that might have been Monaco or something like that. I don't know for sure, but that was a good flight. A lot of fun, great scenery. I'm still loving the Cirrus. I got to get a little better at handling the flying on it. I didn't flare enough, but I at least got to the runway properly. Enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.